Broken down and defeated, detergent, busy and confused, sleeping. You're dying while I wait to get started on the journey chosen, wasted, no selected. I was so bad, what happened? Fall out of the sky and crush me in my smile. I was so bad, what happened? Fall out of the sky and crush me in my smile. Silver sand jaded, they're not coming, they're broken down and defeated. You are dying while I wait to get started. You are dying while I wait to get started. I was so bad, what happened? Fall out of the sky, yeah. Crush me in my smile. I was so bad, what happened? Fall out of the sky and crush me in my smile.
I'm a motherfucking unicorn, a one of one. Divide being the love and light, then light and one. My karma is interstellar, I live by truth. Fighting evil, my scars are living proof. Protecting you from the storms with all my might. Love me, I will treat you right. You ever cross me, it's the last thing you'll ever do. With my crown of thorns, I'll wreck you. I ain't playing, yo, Bryan hard, call me a saint. Too bad Chris, because Bigfoot knows my name. I'm a messenger of God, with loyalty I serve. Taking out all evil with his holy word. A true Knights Templar, sword in hand. Slice you up, bury you in the sand. I'm a motherfucking unicorn, you'll never find anyone like me. Born in the Bronx, raised in NYC. So listen up, take heed. I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. A true Knights Templar, sword in hand. Slice you up, bury you in the sand. I'm a motherfucking unicorn, you'll never find anyone like me. Born in the Bronx, raised in NYC. So listen up, take heed. I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Welcome to the club. No, I'm joking. Welcome everybody to Third Eye Live, hosted by Mark and myself.
I enjoyed the new intro with the kind of like 2001-ish Stargate scene.
Yeah, I'm trying to that. Are you talking about the video I just dropped today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I just keep promoting things and or trying to, and I thought it went off pretty well. I've got to, I think I'll play it here. I'm just transferring it over to the desktop at this point. And then you know how I play around, I put your face and my face on a variety of
I'm very much aware of that.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? So
so are quite a few other people.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not going to go good when, like, if you have to have a court date. Excuse me, Mr. Eddy. Whatever. But I just we have fun. This is what we do. Why do a show if you can't have fun doing it? Look, we got like 2 hours to kill, and we don't kill it. We have a great guest on the show. Like tonight's fantastic. Freaking love her. She's awesome. Definitely someone. I have friends like her. And I know that, like, if we were in the same location, we'd probably be hitting the beer bowl in the park or the keg, or I don't know what you do. I live in an apartment, so it was a little bit odd. But this is one of the videos we did. Let's see if we can put that on there. Video file, and we'll show it to the fans. Why not? I got a new computer though, but here, take a listen.
I just got pulled over. They're looking for one badass motherfucker and a retard. They got me, so you better get your helmet and crayons and get the hell out of Dodge.
That's it. And it didn't come out really great with my image, but that was good. We'll remove that from the studio. And then no, I don't need an extra camera. I got a timeout almost from fucking YouTube right now. They didn't like the post. I was saying hi to Daryl in the room, but whatever. This was interesting too, because always I follow a couple of these animated guys on YouTube, and I said, this is really great. That light at the end of the tunnel? Guess what? That's Egon, and he does some really cool AI stuff. So I figured that was fun. I know we're gonna bring Monica. Monica would love this. We'll bring her in 2 seconds. But I just wanted to do one thing. This is not a paid advertisement. It's not paid sponsorship. These are friends of mine, and I want to let everybody know. I have a buddies in West Palm Beach, and they own a store called We Kick Brass, and it is, no joke, the premier outdoors outfitter. They offer you everything, and they're going to treat you really great, like family you like. Big difference there. Not like family you like. So I wanted to throw this up, and I'm just going to ask you to do one thing, and this is not a joke. Just tell them McLovin sent you, and they'll know exactly who it came from. That would be me. That came about when I was getting my license and someone else's image was on it. So I got the nickname McLovin from these guys. And every time I walk in the door, McLovin. So I'll go to We Kick Brass, Southern Boulevard, West Palm Beach, 561-508-2589. Or you can even order on their website, and they will ship it anywhere in the country. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you can get it anywhere. And they're really competitive, but they'll definitely take care of you. So go to We Kick Brass. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. They're just good people. So we have a great guest tonight. I'm going to bring her on because she's just absolutely fun and awesome. And we're going to get in trouble anyhow. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Welcome. And Rob's here. Bigfoot, Michigan Rob.
Monica.
My buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
I'm gonna send you. Do you know about BMR and clowns?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something later. I didn't play it here.
You want me to send it
here?
to you,
I
Mark?
promise, Rob. You're gonna love this. I was able to put his, like, kind of put his face. You know, you do the swap thing in some of these
Right.
videos, but when you see this, you're gonna be like, "That's fucking awesome." And I'll send it to you, Rob. Download it, play it for wherever you want. Welcome everybody, Diane, Cool's Paranormal, Daryl, Sansakudu, whatever your name is, and you've changed it to. Hi, Monica, you're here. But let me put you into the good spot, and that'll be there. And I'll go over here. No, we gotta make it like that, and then this way you're bigger. I will tell you something. Fucking pardon the French. Trust me, thank God I'm not live on. This is why I'm never gonna be on like UPRN.
Oh,
I would
no,
drop.
I cuss way too
F-bombs.
much.
Yeah, I curse too much too. And I don't want to be beholden. I'll give you, I'd like to get to 1,000 with those views so I can get the super chat, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to keep it. I don't want to be. Come on.
I get super chat. I think I do super. I know I get stickers. I don't know if I get super chat. And
I don't. If someone wants to send me something, these guys are great, and it's really interesting. Hey Brent, right now, Blondes and Booze is going, and they do a paranormal show and tell, which is a great show. So every once in a while, I'd sneak in there and like, hi, whatever.
Yeah,
And Brandon goes, like,
they're
early
very talented.
see ya, bye. But something very interesting. Oh, I didn't post it on this one. I'm going to Emmaus. I'm going to be there at the fundraiser. On I don't like the fly walks at all.
I get it.
I fucking hate it. So I had to find like a direct flight. If you make me change planes, I'm gonna cry like a little girl, okay, or a little boy. I'm just
Why don't
I
you
do
take
not
the
like the flight.
Greyhound bus, Brian, because that is your opportunity to meet and greet the serial killers of tomorrow.
Nah, I can't do a bus. That would be great though.
You get stories, like I tell everybody. You don't get cool stories by not getting in the car with the guy who's clearly trying to kidnap you.
Well, Red took a Greyhound bus to Texas.
I bet they
See,
met
From where to where?
really interesting folks on that. Did they go to Dallas? Because that's a terrifying bus stop for Greyhound.
Really?
Oh, downtown Dallas is not where you want to be getting off a Greyhound bus.
I almost
Or
went to
walking
school.
down the street.
I got accepted to University of Texas, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody said, well, you better, because I was going there as a transfer. I took some time off and went to Europe, the backpacking American Werewolf in London shit, but without my buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. What's that pentagram for? No, but I one of the guys I became really good friends with, this guy, Jerry from Ireland, looked like a freaking serial killer.
Huh.
And we had so much fun from like 1 o'clock in the morning until like 3. We just walked the street. He was a chef. So we didn't have to be until late. He was great.
I bet nobody bothered you. I would love to do that with somebody who looks terrifying.
No, Jerry was he had these weird glasses on, almost like that,
Like Dahmer glasses?
kind of like that. And he always wore his military jacket. He was really a really wonderful guy. And we would just walk around and we'd walk past American University, like all the American college kids. They'd be having a party. Like, you guys have, having a party? He'd say, you have a party? And because he was like Irish, English. Like, yeah. I said, dude, I'm a fucking American. They're like, come on in. And it was insanity. Now, where I stayed was a private hostel, 1719 Edgerton Terrace in Knightsbridge. How bloody lovely. But right next to it is where they filmed the Paddington movie.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Knightsbridge. That's nice.
Oh, it was really nice. Right at the corner was a pub called the Bunch of Grapes. Lived there. It was like 2 months in and we're drinking and it's like, holy crap, this is piss. It's all warm and disgusting. And they're like, oh, it's great. I love my pot. I'm like, dude, do you have anything cold?
Oh.
And he goes, yeah, mate. And he opens the bottom drawer, like the freezer, and it's filled with, and this is before all the crap, it was filled with 20-ounce buds. and like angels came out and chirped. Oh, I'm like, mother.
Budweiser
Yeah.
in
Let me tell
Europe.
you something. Oh, yeah. I have friends in Europe whose dad only drank Miller because, as he said,
As it's an
"That's the
import.
champagne of beers, mate." You know, I'm like, oh, you're quoting
I
the
mean,
actual
They
market.
can't.
Ooh,
I don't know. The German beers are far superior to anything
No,
I've had in
German
America.
beers are great. Shandies are good too, folks. That's when
What's
they put
that?
like jelly or like a lemon jelly or a lime. It's like a really thick syrup at the bottom, and then they pour a pint. Trust me.
I'll try it.
It's before we have all these like Corona and lime and whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. And
Okay.
it's delicious. My cousin who was over there, she got a drink called a Pimm's. It was like a salad. I swear to God, it had like cucumbers. I'm like, what the
It's like a Bloody
What?
Mary.
No, it was
That's
just
like
some
a
kind of
salad.
like really aperitif. I think that's what they call it.
Aperitif.
A aperitif. Sorry, my French is limited to only 6 months of French. And I use it, and the guy would like, Monsieur, please. I'd like a Coke. Perfect. You know, that was what it was like when I was in France. But yeah, I didn't get to Germany. I didn't get to Germany. I didn't get to Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
Like those guys in Stripes. Czechoslovakia. We go and we come out. It's not like it's Wisconsin. I got beat up in Wisconsin. Great movie. Go see the movie Stripes.
Yes, for all the younger crowd, it's hilarious.
It
Real
was
comedy. I love Stripes.
Stripes is pretty damn good. I had my youngest daughter watching it, and her mom came in and goes, "Do you really think this is appropriate?" And it's just before the jello, like the mud wrestling scene.
Oh,
And I go, yes, I do.
I watched it,
Yeah, I watched it.
and I turned out just fine.
Yes. Look, no serial killer here. And then when she was home, and she was a lot younger, she's probably about 7, 8. She wasn't feeling well. And she goes, "Dad, can we watch a movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, honey, but we're gonna watch one of Daddy's movies. I'm tired of, let me change it up a little bit." And I watched it was a hockey movie with I forgot the actor's name.
Slapshot?
No, Slapshot's a great movie, but I wouldn't show her that. But it was called
Like the Mike.
Bruiser or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And there were so many F-bombs, and she's like, "Oh my God." And she's looking at me. I'm like, "Don't tell mom. Just don't tell mom."
My kids grew up hearing the F word. They just,
Oh, she swears like a sailor.
yeah. When my son, my youngest, was like 2, 3,
Yeah.
and we were sitting, my husband and I were sitting, and he was planted between us. And I don't know what happened. Something broke in his hand. Something. He just dropped it. Just flat. Just the F-bomb. Just tone and inflection were spot on.
Perfect. So the in-laws, and they were watching my oldest, and they would, thank God we had that. My dad was smitten. My dad had 3 sons. He's never changed a diaper in his life, and the first diaper he ever changed was my daughter's. I swear to God. And I'm like, looked at him like, "Well, change her. I got to do something over here." And he's like, "I never changed a diaper." I'm like, "How the hell do you have 3 kids and not change a diaper?" He goes, "I guess I got lucky." Well, this is your lucky day, folks. He was so proud of changing a diaper. I can change a diaper literally probably in no more than a minute anywhere. And I had other people telling, I heard from so-and-so that she got mad at her husband because he's not more like you. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm required to take care of the bottom half, whatever it is. I control that area. Like no one touches it, maybe when you're 45, because my oldest is 18. So it's like, I miss that squeaky voice that she had, that little kid voice.
Yeah.
And I saw a video because I was presenting at the Vanishing Conference. And there's one video of a UFO, and she was at my aunt's house, and she had the squeaky voice. And for a split second, I'm like, "Oh my God." Now she's like 5'11". She's, and I'm like, "Oh crap, where's your squeaky voice?" And it's just attitude. So it's totally different.
So girls are so much harder than boys because They both get attitudes right around 13. Super cat.
Super cat. You gotta get a super cat.
Super cat.
I can get a super cat at 1,000, but we're not even there yet. We're like 500 and change. So
Gotcha.
if you want to just sign your friends and family up, go on their phone and just sign my ass. Like, you know,
Right. Hit the
But-
subscribe button.
But Third Eye Live is growing at a
a good pace.
yeah, it's a decent pace.
Yeah, it's about
With
the same pace as us getting fucking Social Security.
It's quality programming,
It is
good
quality,
discussions.
Right.
but you were saying about girls. I mean, I have
Oh, well,
two-
they all get that attitude, right? 13, 14-ish. They all start, oh my gosh, you want to throw them out the window. But boys get over it faster
yeah, they do.
than girls, because girls, it will last into infinity sometime. My oldest daughter never lost it. Never lost it. She's almost 30. She's 29. She's going to be
You
29.
get her on the phone. I'm going to fucking kill you. Cut
No,
it
she
out.
is 29. Oh my gosh, she's going to be 30 this year.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
gosh. Yeah.
she
She still has an attitude and acts like she's in high school.
we did
good
things
times.
later, and it's still like when oh my god, she's 18. When did this happen? But she was sitting 4 years old. We're going to a friend's house, and they lived in one of those places in Connecticut. It was like rows of like townhomes, whatever. And before when we went there, there was some visitor spots, and then they changed it to no visitor spots. Go potluck, right? So we're driving the car, and we're like, well, what about that spot? And then mom would go, like, what over there? And we're doing this for like a minute, and in the back, all you hear is, take the fucking spot, take the fucking spot. And we turn around, you people are killing me. And her mom goes, I got to call my mom. It was totally her mother, 100% her mother.
Yeah.
But the younger one, I raised her since a pup. And yeah, she's got a nice vocabulary, but she's also at it. I used to get yelled at, like, why are you talking to her at such a high level? She's a child. I'm like, in order to elevate your game, you have to play better players.
Yep.
And she's super freaking smart, but she's also intuitive. So she knows shit. So
That's good.
I had a buddy coming around and oh, you're gonna ask her out. What about the other one? And the guy's eyes widen, like, she'll tell, and I'll like, no, not now, honey. No, go away. She'll know shit about people. And I know one of my buddies is like, he's with somebody, but they're not engaged yet, but he's thinking about it. But he also has, whatever. One woman is more than enough, folks. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, but when you're young, it's not.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to go and like, oh, she's, whatever, and test the water. But I have friends that were doing it very late, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Well, everything's different. Each one has it. I'm like, oh my God, people.
You reach a certain point in your life where it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth
Fuck it. I'm not doing anything anymore.
I'm too old for that crap. I don't have the patience for new
Could you do the swipe thing now? No.
I don't want to be out of my house past 8 p.m. I
Like
don't.
Grandpa Simpson. Let's go outside. I don't like the looks of those kids. Yeah, but this is part Monica has, and we'll let you tell everybody a little bit about you. We're just not going to jump in, but she is the host, creator, the owner, the operator, the candlestick maker of our paranormal world.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Our paranormal world. I haven't put a show out in a hot minute.
Well,
I took a break because my co-host, I was co-hosting it with a friend of mine, Breezy, and he got super sick. And I don't want to do a show by myself. So I've been kind of in limbo. Text would come on every now and then. But, I do it for fun. I do it for fun. And if it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. So lately with my surgery and Breezy, it hasn't been fun. But I've got some pretty cool episodes that are up. I've got some shorts where I explain different mythical creatures. And that's really what the channel is about, is talking about weird, unusual things around the world. A lot of folklore, a lot of paranormal.
I just threw it up. our paranormal world, and my asshole friend. Oh, you don't want to hear his ringtone. He knows every freaking Wednesday I go live, and like he's calling me in Facebook Messenger or whatever it is, and
I
I'm
have
like,
friends that do that.
like clearly you don't. I said, do you hear anything I say? And he does a Homer Simpson. Thanks. I'd like a donut. I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. Pardon
Save me, Jeebus.
Yes. this is the Our Paranormal World YouTube channel. Go there, like and subscribe. It's also pinned to the top. I was gonna pin BMR's books up there, but I can't only do one pin at a time. I don't have any books. I can pin Mark Eddy's books again next time. Mark, is that good? Great to see you, ma'am. Welcome.
Sure. Nice to be here and be seen, I guess.
Yes, I met another Bryan today with a Y.
Oh yeah.
This is the weirdest way of spelling it. He spells it Bryan.
Bryan.
That's Bryan.
That's pronounced Bryan.
Well, apparently parents are dyslexic or something, because he says, no, my name's Bryan. I said to him, he was in Chick-fil-A. My pleasure.
I have a friend who named his son Ian, and he spells it E-I-A-N. I'm like, what the?
E-I-A-N.
What is wrong with you?
So we had the Harlem Wizards, not the Globetrotters, at my summer camp, really every year. And there was one kid named Ian who would go up there and they would read the name of the kid. We've got Ian.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like Aaron.
Our Paranormal World. Yeah.
You done effed up, Aaron.
I loved that skit from Peels and what's his name. That is freaking awesome. You done messed up, you guys messing with me? It was just, it's genius.
Can't mess with me.
Did you see the one where he's singing this song? Some people think, it's like a country song.
No.
He's singing to the other guy, and it's all about racism and the Klan.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and his buddy's like, dude, what are you singing? It is hysterical. But the only people can do stuff like this is
Chappelle back in the day. Chappelle.
Yeah, Chappelle. I'm friends with Tracy Morgan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't get past his voice. Oh, he annoys me.
Someone getting pregnant. Tracy's an interesting guy. He started off as selling hot dogs over at Yankee Stadium, but he was really funny. He lives right around the corner in New York, or he used to. He moved into the higher end of the area, but he got us tickets, so we went down to Saturday Night Live. We saw Saturday Night Live. Actually, we saw the episode where Will Ferrell was playing Sean Connery. I'll take the penis is my chair.
The Jeopardy ones.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the pen is my ear. Yeah, whatever it was. I'll get you, Trebek. That was the episode. Garbage was the band. We were sitting.
I love Garbage.
Live, we're on the the top. And if you go to the left, that's where friends and family sit. So we're sitting with everybody's friends and family and the band members of Garbage. We're hanging out, talking to them. It's a lot funnier when you're there than some of the stuff that you see online. So at the end of the show, my wife is like, do you think Tracy will come up here and he'll take this? I'm like, do you realize this is his work? This is not like a party for us. This is his job. People, even though they're famous, they don't understand they're working here. Yeah. So I said, I don't know. So we're all clearing out, and Horatio Sands comes. Okay. Tex is a big boy. Horatio's bigger than Tex.
Shut up.
And he's taller than Tex. He was a big boy. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Then Tracy comes up, and it was like, I'd like to, those Saturday Night Live parties are legendary, like fucking legendary. I was like, I hope we get to go to them. But Tracy had to go, and he goes, how'd you like it? I said, it was really great. It was funny. He goes, how'd you get here? And we said, oh, we drove. He goes, can I get a ride? And the same time, I go, no. And he was like, and I'm like, we're fucking with you, Tracy. Yeah, of course. And so he took us downstairs, met Will Ferrell. We met all these guys. We went in the back elevator with his agent and lawyer.
Because who doesn't roll with their lawyer? Okay.
His agent is the wife of his lawyer or something to that effect.
Okay.
And we go downstairs, and we're in the elevator, like, this was great meeting everybody. And the thing opens up, and he's signing autographs, and people are taking pictures of us. And I'm like, no pictures, please. But when we got the tickets, we were like, he said, yeah, I'll take you. You know, we'll go to Saturday Night Live. And it was months and months. So my wife was working at a school there as a kindergarten assistant teacher. And his truck would come down, his Escalade. And we went, she started pointing to the front. So Tracy stops the car. He's going to Saturday Night Live to the writing sessions. You can't be late to that. And he's like, what's going on? And she runs around and locks the fucking door. And there's Tracy like, yo, Eileen, don't be playing with me, you know, whatever. And I'm like, give me tickets. And I'm like, we'll give you tickets, you know. He eventually we got tickets that way.
He was blackmailed for tickets.
Yeah, so it wasn't really blackmail. He promised us, and we finally pushed him to the letter. But I talked to him about some racy type of, because I used to do some stand-up, and my friends are every color of the rainbow. And I had everybody pissing their pants, but and it was good. I mean, this is just who I am. And I told him some stuff. He goes, yo, that's good. I can't do it on the show. It'll be too much. I'm like, no, but it's good, right? He goes, that's fucking really good. So
how many people fit in the
Saturday Night Live studio?
Yeah, in the studio. You know, it's going out to millions of people, but how many are in the studio?
Audience? Yeah, the live audience.
I would probably say anywhere from 100 to 150 people.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's like it's two-tiered. So there's different stages there. And on the opposite side of that stage, when we left to go outside, was the Letterman set. That's where the Letterman used to film.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really, you know, it's this kind of weird, but it was nice being there.
But a lot of shows are in the same buildings and studio. Okay.
It's I'm like, if you go to the next floor, it's like Dateline or whatever it is, and some other stuff.
Oh, I'd be there. Murder shows. I'm a woman. Murder show.
So
when 2020 Dateline.
Yeah. When I had my little Widowmaker. Hey, Paul, welcome. Paranormal Paul's here, everybody.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, he'll be here every Thursday. Try the veal.
Tip your waitress.
Yeah, tip your waitress. I don't even know where I was going with the heart thing, but that's where I was going. So my buddy that I investigate with, everybody knows him, Al Santariga. When we were in New York, we used to investigate together. He goes, he's retired post office. He goes, yo, you got to go check, see if you find any bottles of Visine. He's a Goomba. Visine lying around. I'm like, what? Yeah, I watched this 48 hours, and this woman killed her husband because if you put too much Visine or contact solution, it makes the same result as a heart attack. And I'm like, he has a point. I gotta go in there.
But I mean, you're supposed to just put a couple drops in it, and that makes them sick. But if you squeeze the bottle into it, then
Yes, we miss you, Texas cacti.
And they've changed the formula. You got to go get the Visine out of Mexico now. Don't even work with the crap in the United States anymore.
Is that us, Mark? Or is that me? That may be me. Am I frozen?
No.
Okay. Now I got to go run my shit because someone's probably on my thing, but you froze for a split second. But it could be me. If I go off, discuss. The Roman Empire was neither Roman nor an empire. I was going to throw that out.
It's just Reformed Greek. Yeah.
Monica, we were talking about serial killers prior to the show. It just seems like you can go back to The Shining with Jack Nicholson saying, "Oh, my wife's a ghost story fan." It just seems like women really get into the serial killer ghost stories. what appeals to you about those subjects?
Well, the serial killers are acting out things I'd love to do, but I don't like jail.
Okay.
Next question.
Next.
It's like Larry King's Cleveland, go. Let me tell you, yeah, that's true.
not far off base. I don't know. I think that all women are expected to, suppress their feelings, suppress the anger, suppress everything that ticks them off, right? We got to put on a happy face for the kids. We got to put on a happy face for the world. Everybody wants you to be happy. I don't know how many men in my life had told me to smile because I'd be prettier.
No, they did not.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And
that's not.
You need an outlet for that, because going absolutely postal on the regular is benefiting you zero amount. I mean, zero amount. And I think that watching the murder shows is an outlet for a lot of feminine rage.
Well, Nancy Grace does a excellent job of reporting on these cases, as well as just I believe she was a prosecutor as well, or maybe she still is. But I've heard her more on the shows discussing the crime scene. I think she does a fabulous job of thoroughly investigating.
So yeah, that
the
would be her position
clues.
as an attorney, right? A prosecuting attorney. She's digging to get to the bottom of any case that's set in front of her. I'm sure that's just in her nature. I'm positive. I'm not trying to solve the mysteries. I'm just listening, because again, somebody did things that I don't necessarily blame them for sometimes. You hear about, I don't know. There's all kinds. I mean, there's obviously some very sick people out there and their crimes are not funny at all. Some hilarious crimes out there. Some karma coming back to people. I don't know. That's an appeal to me. Like with the paranormal things, it's just, I couldn't tell you. It's an interest I've had since childhood. Since I can remember, I have been down with the ghosts and the creepy things and the bumps in the night, all of it, the folklore, the mythology, all of it, since I can remember.
So, no, go ahead, Bryan.
No, I just found the video. I wanted to post this because I thought it was hysterical, but then again, I thought like people may not be your cup of tea, but Monica, you're gonna love it just like I. And we'll just I saw this and I'm like, yeah, this is my kind of humor in a very strange and weird way. Here it is.
I saw that. I saw that and I was like, yeah. I almost sent that to my husband, but he wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
He's a Boy Scout.
He's a great guy. He's absolutely great.
I lucked out.
You did luck out. He's fantastic. He needs a bull terrier though. Chris, you need one, but
he does need one.
You have another cat, and bull terriers work well with cats. They can adapt.
Yeah, but my cats don't work well with bull terriers.
His eyes are like it's like this big. You can blindfold a bull terrier with dental floss, so you don't have to worry about it. Or you can get dog.
I know now why Chris likes him. Have you ever seen Chris when he smiles too big? His eyes go away.
It's really, they say dogs look like their owners. So
yeah, and I make him laugh, and he tells me to stop because he can't see. I'm not lying. I'll get him going because you know what? I'm funny.
You're fucking awesome.
I tell him stuff, and he laughs his ass off, and he'll start crying, and he's like, "Stop it! I can't see."
Stop it! I can't see. Especially when he's driving, right? Like, don't do that.
No. I'm already scared when he drives. I'm not going to try to, emphasize anything.
Exactly. Oh, we've got someone new, D-Worm.
That's right. Nobody plans a murder out loud.
Yes. No one does. And
The
remember,
smart ones anyway.
yeah, when you get rid of the problem, you want to put some kind of federally protected fauna around it.
Okay, so when you watch like the murder shows and documentaries, the shows specifically, it's like, how do I not get caught if things go south for whatever reason? Like, I'm learning from others' examples, right? Does anybody else do that?
Yeah,
If somebody makes a mistake, you're like, that's a rookie move, you dumbass. You don't do that.
That is crazy. Like, what are you doing? It's rookie. Come on. I mean, I've seen.
Oh, Ponch is saying I'm absolutely busted. I couldn't do it anyway. I shed like a golden retriever. There'd be a DNA everywhere. I could.
Yeah, you can't. I can't do it either. Oh, and another thing, they're pinging phones now, so you definitely have to have a burner.
Or you leave the phone at home. I don't need a phone to do anything.
You don't want pictures.
I grew up when I had to print out a God blessed map quest to get to the next.
Remember that shit?
Yes, and I had to like look at the map quest while I'm flying down the highway.
And like we had the the printers that
yes, the dot matrix printer.
Yeah.
Wink.
And then you get this big sheet and you're like, do you pull it off and connect it, or like how do we do this?
I had to drive from Houston to San Francisco. Drive.
That's a long
huge
trip.
swath of the ugliest part of America. I had to go right through it.
Oh yeah.
And I had 12 pages of map quests.
After one.
And you had to pay and remember and pay attention.
Yeah.
And remember, because there's no Siri, there's no, ways telling you take exit 26. Hell no, they ain't nothing. You got to like look at the map and be like, okay, exit 26, I'm at 52. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then like back in the 70s, you had those triptychs that was like a small book.
Yes, from AAA. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, at least AAA, if you went to AAA and you were a member, you say, hey, I want to go from here to here. And they would go, oh, you need a Canada map and you need a New York map or whatever it is. And they kind of help you. Let's see what it says. On a paranormal world, I trust that you can do it. That's the lie.
In a room.
That is
I
awesome.
do, actually. I do. I map a room if I'm in it. I know where the exits are. Anything's a weapon. Let me tell you, if you're fighting for your life, everything's a weapon.
Weapon. Everything's a weapon.
Weapon.
I am so like focused when I go out, and when I go to dinner, I don't care who it's with. I have to sit with my back so I can face the door. So I know if shit's going to hit the fan, I'll know it immediately. And
Chris
then,
is like that. Chris,
are you intuitive as well? Like have the intuitiveness as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we pick up on stuff. Does Chris go?
Oh, I can peg somebody across the room.
Yeah.
I can peg them. I walk in a room. Okay, so there's a funny story about that. When I lived in East Texas, I drove to Houston and back. It was like over an hour around, like one way. And so I was constantly at the gas station. And there was one gas station in town that I would go to because it was off the main drag. It was a small,
Yep.
I was a regular. They knew me. And I pulled up one day and they had a new guy working behind the counter. And I'm sitting there in the car and I'm watching this guy stock the shelves and stuff. And I was like, something's up with this. Knew something's wrong with this guy. I clocked him before I even went in the store.
Yeah.
And I go in the store, no big deal. I come back a couple of days later, go in the store. I forgot my wallet on the counter. Right. And he stole it. And
Really?
it's on camera, him stealing. He was a genius thief. He's on camera, him stealing it. My first husband, he worked closely with the police department. So a detective went over, looked at the video and was like, this is dipshit. And it wasn't, this is like a podunk little East Texas town. It was a Prada wallet. It was like a $500 wallet. And he just took the stuff out of the inside and tossed the wallet. It was worth more than probably
the stuff in the inside. Yeah, they're there for the quick hit. But I had an interesting experience. We were hanging out and it was really late. But they had a 24-hour supermarket, Super 8 or whatever it is, Super Savers.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in. I was looking for something. Someone wasn't feeling well. Plus, we wanted to get a little bit more beer. It's like 2 a.m. Connecticut, and we go in the back, and I see a guy in one of those long white coats, and they got blood on it, like the butcher coats. And I'm like, hey, do you know where the whatever the upset stomach medicine is? And he goes, I don't work here. And I'm like, fuck this, let's get the fuck out.
Work here.
Like, I walked right and the dude's like, where's the beer? I'm like, dude, we're going now. 2:00 in the morning, guy with blood on his coat, white coat, looked like a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the info, Ed. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a colonoscopy. I gotta go.
Yeah. He's out there bad in the back making lampshades out of the employees.
Here we go.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else gets the hose again.
We have to put that in there. Something really, it's a little creepy. We talk about creepy stuff and we have everything. So I was talking to Mark today. Mark went out shopping and he was, I guess he's picking up groceries and he picked them up and he said, you know what, I'm going to go to the restroom. So he goes to the men's room, but it's only one stall and he has to do his thing.
Right.
So luckily they had a family restroom there, family room, which is great. So he locked the door, he's in there. And ladies, just so you know, we can be in there for hours. I can't tell you fully what we're doing in there, but if we have a phone, we'll be there until I can't feel my legs.
Yeah. I have to text my husband and ask him if he fell in.
Yeah.
Does he need medical? Do I need to call 911? Are you okay, sir?
So Mark, is it all right if I show the note? I'm gonna show them.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, talk about creepy and you texting, but this is what came in under the door. Babe, stop pooping. I miss you. So, how did you feel after that one, Mark? This is a public bathroom, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. I felt appreciated.
You felt loved.
Yeah,
I felt loved. Babe, stop pooping. I miss you.
I asked my husband, I asked Chris if I needed to make a doctor's appointment from him. I was like, that's an ungodly amount of time for any. How do you sit there? I do my business and I get the hell out. What are you doing? Are you?
Well, this is the reverse. So you do your business, you get out. Most women are in and out pretty quick. That's the only place they're in and out really quick. To get shopping, you're screwed. Okay. Then go shopping. Give me that TV set, that box. Let's go. Women are like, well, it's so much prettier on the edge of this one.
No, I know. But I don't drag him shopping with me, and he appreciates that.
I literally, when I was dating, my missus long time ago, and we went to the mall. That's before all this crap happened, where you can actually blow on a birthday cake, and everybody will still eat it, and no one thought anything less of it. And we saw some shoes there, and she's like, it's a black half boot, whatever. What about these? I said, oh, they look nice. She goes, oh, you know what? Let me check another store. 6 shoe stores.
Oh, I don't do that.
Well, what about these? Same black boot. I go, it looks like the exact same boot you tried on 5 fucking times before. Pick one. No, this is a little different. No, it's not a little different. The only difference is we went 6 stores down to get it.
I won't do that.
Well, with men, we're in and out of there, but like showers, I'm really quick. There's not many parts. Boom, boom, boom. Get it clean, in and out. Maybe 5-10 minutes. I have 3 females in this household. My water bill.
I mean, okay, yeah, but yours is like, do you put conditioner in your hair?
Yes, I use.
Do you have as much hair as the women in your home?
No, I don't. And we change product all the time.
Yes, and you have to put it on and you have to let it sit there. This has to have it sit on it.
So yeah. So I do the shampoo, face, beard, the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Then after that's rinsed off, that's when I put the conditioner version on and I leave it while I wash the rest of my body.
Yes. Are you shaving your legs?
No, I'm not.
Nether regions and armpits and everything else.
No, I am not.
Yeah. Are you balancing on one foot in a slippery situation so that you can be attractive to the man in the house?
Not really, but I mean, it's just what the hell are you doing in there? It's
That's
just
what we're
insane.
doing.
It takes forever. But with men in restrooms, we will sit there until we lose feeling in our legs, and like they
I'm
go,
sure.
like, and then you're like, oh fuck, I
Then
can't.
you complain about pins and needles when you, my leg hurts. Yeah, my feet
It hurts. We're sitting there for 4 hours. I just do stupid things when I come out of the bathroom, especially when my oldest daughter's boyfriend there. I'll run, do whatever, just jokingly. I'll run out like, don't touch it. I gotta go get a camera. I think it's a world record. And I'll just run out and
I will text my son and my husband to flush and spray.
Yes. Oh, you'll tell them that?
Yeah, I'll text it to him.
Yeah. My daughter's boyfriend leaves the seat up. And I said to him, listen, pal.
You're not gonna last
I'm gonna
long.
save you a lot of problems, possibly be getting killed. Put it down.
My husband puts the lid down. And when I had surgery and I was struggling to get to the bathroom for the 18th time at 3 a.m, it's nothing like
double trip,
just flat palming, like just flat bottoming the lid of the toilet. That's an unsettling sensation.
This is what we do on this show. It is, yeah. We would do something like that to the college was great. Saran wrapping the toilets.
I saran wrapped a car after I put honey on it so that it would eat through the clear coat.
That's our paranormal world, folks. Monica right here.
And then I kicked a potato up the tailpipe, hoping it would stall the engine.
No, statute of limitations are long gone.
And they are so gone.
Yeah, that's some people deserve it.
Some people do. Maybe they shouldn't be parked in front of my boyfriend's house at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, no, I fucking understand all that. Yes, I'm loyal and devoted, and if I find you fucking doing something like that, yeah,
your car is vulnerable. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and a lot of men love it. It's their baby. Allow me to.
You know what? I used to
the baby.
Yeah, I used to, but it gets you to point A to point B.
Yeah,
the on my car. I mean, like, they're always complaining, and you can tell that someone has children, specifically daughters, when you get in their car and you find like the eye crimper, the lash crimper, or the lip gloss rattling in the back, and they're not as neat as you would think.
No.
And then they say, you're a real slob, Dad. I'm like, oh, I am. You left all your crap all over the place. Talk about paranormal. Oh, it must have been a ghost that put it in there. They know all that stuff, but thanks for playing with us with the babe. Yeah, love you, poop, whatever. This is great. We started to talk about serial killers and all this other stuff. Do you know the first female serial killer caught? No, I'm talking about the U.S.
I'm sure she was a Black Widow back in the day.
It's
probably killing tenants for money.
It can't be Lizzie Borden.
Oh, that's not really serial.
Yeah,
female serial killers.
I don't think she was ever convicted, anyways. But
yeah,
I thought there was a English or Scottish one, but that doesn't. That's outside the parameters of your question.
I want to say she ran a boarding house, and she was often her tenants and collecting their Social Security checks or something like that.
Yeah, it's I think it's, I forgot her name. I'm going to share this because it's the reason why there is a reason or a rhyme to the reason why I'm saying it. But this is the female serial killer. She's the one on the left part of your left part of your screen.
Eileen Wuornos.
Yeah. Okay. One of my good friends is a former state trooper in the state of Connecticut. His name's Woody, and he was a biker, and he used to go to Florida all the time. And he used to be in this bar, and she came in the bar and she was hitting on him and come on, come back. I live next door. Come back, whatever. And he was like, she was a hag, you know, he was not a fan. And tell him to come in. Come on, camera. And hey, Judy. And he was like, there was something wrong with her, but she was ugly as he said, fuck. And the next day, they caught her at that motel. And he was almost her last victim for getting caught.
It was she executed, or is she still in prison?
I think she's in prison still.
No, I didn't think she was still alive.
I thought she was still alive because it takes a long while to get executed. Where are you?
When she was doing her crimes, what, in the 80s?
She died in 2002.
Oh,
she's been dead longer than I thought.
I'm trying to find her death. Death.
Died Florida State
Execution
Prison.
and death. Yeah, she was executed by lethal injection.
Oh, that's not fun.
I think that they should be taken out in the same manner in which they dispatched their victims.
Would that fall under cruel and unusual punishment? That's an interesting.
So what? Their victims were suffering cruel and unusual punishment.
No, I agree with you. I have two friends, Justin Cancelleri and his cousin, and they do, oh geez, I forgot the name of their paranormal show. And they had two perspectives of it. And they did some like paranormal drinking where they made fake drinks that were named after ghosts or something like that. It was fucking hysterical. But they, Justin was like, did an investigation into the Jeffrey Dahmer property. And while he was there, he had his ass grabbed.
Oh, that'll grab your attention too.
He goes, we got out of there right after that. I've never felt so uncomfortable in my life.
I guess.
Because given what was going on, you know, in the Judy even says so many need to be taken out for raping kids. Florida just passed it.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Chemical castration at minimum.
There, you know what? There's a okay. Women always look most of the time look a lot older than boys. Every boy down here has the same, like they look like llamas. They have the same freaking haircut. I swear to God.
Yes, I agree.
And you know, I went to pick up my daughter. My daughter does not look like she was. When she was 13, she looked like she was 16. So imagine when she was 18, what she looks like, you know? Right. So there was a couple girls in her high school, swear to God, looked like they were 21, 22 years old. Without a doubt. And this is the problem. You get people in bars and people come into bars and you're, you know, before they got really strict on it, you know, 18 was whatever it is. Down south, it gets really crazy in some areas about what's consent. Yeah. You know what consent is?
Appalachia you are? Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to the father, and that's consent. And when I tell you to stay the F away from my daughter, I'm only going to say it once. I'm Russian. I don't forget. Like, I'm part Russian, and I don't forgive. Only God forgives. Just letting you know. Plus, we have brothers all over the place. Yeah, and up here we go. You know, but some people get caught up in that. What if they took them out in different ways, Monica? Yeah, you could do that. Hey, Amanda,
do a roulette. Tell them you have a choice of ways to be dispatched. Pick one.
Like wheel. Oh, they get to pick fortune.
Yeah, well, they get to pick their execution type. Lethal injection, firing squad, you know, hanging, I think, is still on the table, to be honest. I think they get away with the gas chamber.
The gas chamber? I've seen the gas chamber. I stepped in a gas chamber.
I've seen the gas chamber.
Yeah. And it's really, it has an odor to it still. It was weird. They used to do it in Connecticut. They had a bus of criminal whatever justice, and that was weird. And the end was the chamber. You could stand in it, and that they literally physically picked up the entire chamber and put it into the bus and built the bus around it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That must be a fun bus. Party bus.
The San Quentin party bus.
Yeah, San Quentin party bus. Woo! Come on, drive the train.
Monica, do you watch a lot of true crime movies as well? Like the Birdman of Alcatraz. Have you seen that one?
I don't really watch a lot of. I'm sure I have over the years. I don't really watch a ton of true crime movies because when I go to the movies, I go 100% for the suspension of disbelief. I go to be entertained. I don't care if it's stupid. I mean, I'm going for pure entertainment, and true crime show like movies are generally not where that is.
Well, you and Tex talk a lot of true crime,
That is text driven. That is 100. I mean, I watch, I'm not kidding. I watch a lot of Dateline and I watch a lot of 2020 and 48 Hours and all that. I mean, I watch the TV shows, but when I go to the movies, I'm looking for genuinely, I'm looking for a stupid movie to like make me forget what's going on in the world and my life.
I agree with you.
Court TV used to be, I don't know if it's still on, but when I watched it, I thought it was very informative. Like having Park Dietz on there talking about. Okay, well, see if you read the, at that time it might have been DSM-3, and this is what Jeffrey Dahmer is doing here with the victim 6, and you get a little bit more of his analysis outside of the book, and I thought it was interesting to see the courtroom discussions going on, the testimony, the cross-examination, as well as the other aspects of the trial, and they'd have
I mean, some of it's good, but everybody comes off these Court TV things and thinks you're a fucking lawyer.
Right. I mean, it's interesting to see like an actual case in process, right? Because you can't, a lot of court, I mean, you can go sit in any courtroom unless it's the judge has ordered it a closed court. You can go watch trials all day long.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that or don't have the time. So Court TV was is, I don't know if it's still on, like an interesting way to like be a voyeur.
It did give you insights into what was going on. You'd also get
the commentary.
Well, you'd also see other things. It might have been the parole, one of the parole hearings for like Leslie Van Houten and Sharon Tate's sister sitting across the table from her.
Okay.
And it's like, no, I'm against you getting out of prison.
So it was like a parole hearing, and they were giving their testimony during the parole.
That could be interesting.
Sharon's sister gave her, as well as the rest of the family side, of the story about why you're still alive. Why don't you just spend the rest of your life in prison after you or someone from the family put that fork through my unborn nephew.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get to see how hardcore that kind of stuff is. Like how many people are going to at one time in their life have to say something like that. But I think
Yeah.
those kinds of shows were instructional for the few people who would have to do that at some point in their life. Hopefully, that's going to be none.
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, I mean, giving a victim impact statement is difficult because I had to do that for the woman that killed my son, and I didn't prepare for it. And I thought that just going in for the trial, because the trial didn't happen for several years after he was killed, like 3 to 4 years, I want to say.
Wow.
And they just kept kicking the can down the road. Her attorney just kept kicking it down the road.
Change of venue.
Well, it was a long process. At first, she had a public defender, and then like halfway through it, she hired a private attorney. And again, I mean, she was clearly guilty. She was guilty. And I mean, there's no way she was going to be found not guilty. I think she ended up taking a plea deal. But we still had to go into the court. The judge still had to read and I still had to give a victim impact statement. And just going into the court proceedings, I didn't expect it to be as emotional as it was because, I had gotten over the initial shock, obviously, if years had passed at this point, and I could talk about it without crying. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to have a problem. So the minute that court convened, I flipped out. Like it ripped everything off of that wound. It felt like he died yesterday. And I was crying through the whole thing. And I knew what I wanted to convey, but I didn't have a formal statement to read. And I wish I had done that because I just kind of got up there and babbled.
It gives you a foundation, even though you think, "Oh, I can do it." You need that foundation.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
And so I imagine the parole hearings are similar, though, like for the victims. That you've gone through the trial, but now you have to continue to rip that bandage, that scab, that wound that you think is healed over is going to be ripped open again every time you have to go in and really like relive it all with the person who committed it sitting there across from you.
Over again, yeah.
Over and over again. I feel bad for anybody that has to go do that, but I commend them for doing it to try to keep, especially in that case, keep that person in jail.
And I mean, there are also certain incidents where no one intended to do something, but someone died, and it's an absolute accident. Case in point, I was actually, I was interviewing someone, a tarot card reader, and the only way I tried contacting him, so I did a tarot card session with him for like 30 minutes. It was great. And when I talk to certain people, I can't be in my house, like I can't even be outside to do readings for people because I'm like, listen, don't come up to me. And it'll always be like, one question, and I'm like, fucking no. So I have to go. So I go away from the house and I go at a gas station area because it's right next to one of the cell towers. So I'm going to get good reception. No bullshit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while that was happening, my daughter, my youngest, goes to middle school. And where the middle school is on this road, there's like a canal because we have tons of these water canals, alligators. And then on the other side of is the high school parking lot. And so we park in the parking lot and the kids walk across over the canal and it's right in front of a main strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing this interview and I'm getting messages from, my daughter's mom, like, are you done? Are you done? And I'm like, okay, something's going on. Cause I was a little bit long. I go, what's going on? So one of these kids the kids that are pain in the ass, they do stupid things. They do wheelies at your car, in the middle of the street, not thinking, wise ass. Him and another kid were joking around at dismissal on their bicycles or something like that. They fell off into the street, and one of those low bed, trailers that carry like D10s and construction equipment. Well, one kid got his leg, broken, and the other one had his head caught in it.
Oh, good night. Oh,
And
goodness.
this happened in front of many kids, including mine, and my daughter's mom. And she went and she has a like emergency rescue type of stuff and brain matter everywhere. Now,
my son was killed in front of his friends.
yeah,
In the
it's
middle of an intersection. A lot of people witnessed him.
yeah, a lot of people witness this, but the guy that's driving this trailer was such weight. He didn't know, and I saw the trailer all at the end when I was going to the store. I didn't even go that way. I went different. I'm like, wow, that's a big trailer. And I saw the guy, and he was just, he looked someone came and stopped him, and they told him what happened, and the guy's life's ruined.
Yeah.
That's not what he intended to. He intended to go to work today, move whatever. It's an accident. Some people are not accidents. That's where the difference, but there's a lot of consequences to it. That's why, if I'm late, I'm fucking late. Deal with it. I just tell everybody. I even tell my kids, don't drive the car faster.
No.
Don't try to rush. If you're late, you're late. Go get some breakfast because if I'm 5 minutes late, what's a half an hour? I'll have a double egg cheese.
But you're a good parent. The chick that killed my son didn't have a driver's license. She'd never been to driving school. She didn't have insurance. She was doing 70 on a city street. And my son what killed me, a lot of things killed me about it, but what was most heart-wrenching for me was that he was stepping up onto the curb when she hit him. So 2 seconds one way, 2 seconds the other, he would have been fine. But he was stepping up, and he was in the crosswalk, and she blew through a light. There were cars stopped at the intersection, and he was farther ahead crossing, and the light was turning. It was yellow, and then it had turned red, and she wanted to just go. So she went around the two cars that were already stopped and accelerated and hit him in the crosswalk.
Was she inebriated?
No, she didn't have anywhere to. She was just on her way to work in a car her boyfriend bought her, even though she didn't have a driver's license. And she was only 6 months older than my son.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? And when I heard about the kid over here, is a sinking feeling in my chest. I'm like, I really was upset by it. And then I'm sorry. It's an effed up planet. And some of us go through a lot of stuff that, if we signed up for this shit, and I think I said before on when I did the Coley show, I'm like, if I signed up for this shit, you must have drunk. I was drunk off my ass. You drugged me.
I don't know what I did to think that's a good plan. Let me sign up for that.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah.
Kind of horror movie am I living? What's my favorite horror movie? My Life.
Rated R. Or if you're on BMR show, it's rated R. But you know what? I mean, this is what I was trying to. For some reason, when I started doing readings before I started taking on people that want to pay me, which I'm my time is also go ahead. I get a lot of people trying to hurt themselves. And similar situations where they lost someone they loved. And I had this one woman out of Canada. Mm-hmm. Actually, Craig from Three Beards goes, does you know anybody that can do dream interpretation? Whatever. I got a guest, a fan of the show and needs some help. And I said, well, yeah, I do it. So I'm there and they connect me and I'm like, hi, how are you? Yeah, I can do this. And she's trying to explain all this stuff in fucking Facebook. And I'm like, can I just call you? I can't do this like this. and I'm seeing this image of a young lady, young girl, a little bit pudgy, nice. And I see someone standing next to her, and it's really weird. Round, pudgy face, very much like this girl, and a goatee, wearing plaid, red plaid, black plaid. They're standing together, and I'm talking to her, and she's telling me how she can manipulate dreams, and she just can't manipulate this one dream. And the love of her life passed away, and she doesn't want to live life because just prior to him passing away, like 6 months earlier, her daughter died from some cancer, and she was, very young, like 20 or whatever it was. And then he had something too, and I can't live my life this way. And I've tried to manipulate it, and I want to, she's basically trying to kill herself.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm actually, and this is really weird, and I don't know how I do what I do, and I'm telling you, I do it. They're there, and I'm like, your daughter, is she like, have this wavy hair, kind of like dirty blonde or almost brown? She goes, yeah, little pudgy face. Yeah, blue. She has bluish green eyes, and she's like, kind of looks like probably her dad. She goes, yeah, that's her. Never looked at this woman's profile. And I said, the love of your life, your husband. This was her second one. Again, pudgy in the face. Does he have a goatee? Yeah, he has and I saw it as gray goatee. And I said, did he like red and black plaid? And she goes, all he wore was red and black plaid. Like he had the hat to go with it too. And Monica, the daughter and the husband are smiling at when I'm saying this. And they go, yeah, he loved that hat. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to him right now. And they were conveying to me how unhappy they are that she's doing what she's doing. I don't know how this is going. I study science. I'm like, this is, got to be honest, batshit fucking crazy. Right? But it's happening, not knowing, and I'm hitting on everything, and they don't want her to do it. They're worried about her, and I'm hitting on everything. Boom, boom. And I said, listen, you have a path in life, and it's tough, and you have your peaks and your valleys. And there's going to be some people have really, sharp peaks and valleys, and you go through some shit that you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. You've done it. You've had it. I mean, there's other things in my case that I don't talk about, but not like a child I would be dead at this point, probably. Because I don't know what I would do to myself, but close enough.
It's difficult, I will say.
Yeah. So, and I'm telling her, and I'm telling her all these things. I'm hitting on it, and I said, listen, your path is not this. If you try to do something, because I know how it is with a mother who's carried a human being inside her, there is a connection that men will never, ever have to their children that is out of this world, because you and them were one at one point, on the Carrie side of it. And they said, I said, you need to do something better. You have abilities. Start doing a little podcast, whatever it is. And she said, and I said, you'll meet them. Your time is not now, but you will eventually reunite. But you have work to do. And she goes, okay, I'll do it. And everything changed. And the kid, the daughter was smiling and the husband was smiling. And I said, they're going to give you Brushy Bill's back. Hey, Brushy Bill. And they're going to give you a sign. You're going to get coin and feather. It just came. They were saying coin and feather. And the next day she sent me a picture, and she goes, I woke up this morning and this is my coffee table, and there was coins and 2 feathers. No. And her life was changed from it. But the point is, it's an arduous life to live. You would never, ever request this again. And I'm sorry you went through what you went through. That is just, I worry every day of my life because of, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. I mean, it's every parent's concern, I think, at some degree, whether they want to admit it or not. It's a concern, of course. And now my concern is, honestly, my concern is something's going to happen again. It scares me to death because I don't know if I could live through that. I mean, I
Yeah.
had a hard enough time because Riley was my firstborn, my only son at that point because I was pregnant with Lucas when he was killed. And yeah, I mean, I mean, for me anyway, I can't speak for everybody because, you know, I try to, when I recognize that I'm in a spiraling pattern, I'm very self-aware. And I went out and got help, a therapist. I went out and did that. I tried to join grief groups, right? To connect, because for me, it helps to talk. Like, I don't need feedback. I just need you to shut up and listen to me cry. And you're going to hear the same thing repeatedly, but that's how I need to express it. And I don't want to burden my friends with that. So I look into grief groups, and there were people, it was very sobering to go into those grief groups because there are people that can't get themselves out of that spiral. There are people whose children died 30 years previous. And while you never get over it, like Riley's birthday on Sunday, I cried. Like I flipped out and it hit you out of the blue.
Yeah.
And just bawled because he'd be 32 years old. And I was thinking, like, you know, what would he have done? And you spiral. But these people, but I also can recover and move forward with my life because my son would not want me to continue in a spiral. And I don't want to continue in a grief spiral. But these people, bless their hearts, some of them couldn't pull themselves out of it. And I just was, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know.
And it's not a cold thing, but you know, deep in your heart, some people do. I got to move on. I don't know how to make that first step. But
yeah, they don't know how to, or, you know, and I understand, you know, some people have lost like all of their children at once. And I could not imagine, because when Riley was killed, I still had his sisters, you know, but I was so focused in my grief, it took me a while to like come to my senses about that.
And then you get that when the kids ask, where's, you know, and you're like, oh, God.
Well, I think the hardest part was having to tell everybody because I didn't have anybody to tell everybody. I had to call people and tell them what happened.
That's
And I mean, my Riley and Gillian, so they're my children from my first marriage. They had lost their father when they were very young. So I had to tell them that their father was gone. And then however many years later, I have to tell Gillian that she had heard Riley was in an accident, but she didn't know. So she was at a friend's house. She got in the car and she's like, so how's Riley? Is he in the hospital? And I had to like turn around and tell her that her brother isn't coming home.
Did he? I'm going to ask you a really weird question because we deal with paranormal stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Does he make his presence known?
He hasn't for a very long time, but right after he died, he did. And I don't think he left for a while because I could feel him so close, and I would tell everybody, it feels like I'm reaching out and he's like right there.
Right
just
there. Yeah.
all like I can just, if I reached farther, I could touch him. And I saw him running into his room one night.
Yeah.
Like we saw each other. I was coming out of my bathroom, and the way with my door was open, I came out of the master bathroom. I could look and I could see the corner of his door, and he was crouched down by the corner. He was in black and white, which I mean, I've seen spirits before in black,
that's happened. It's weird.
Yeah. And he looked at me and I looked at him and went like that. And he went like, oh, she saw me. And then he went into his room really fast.
Well, I mean, they don't know, you know, what's really weird is it's so hard when people don't believe what you can do.
Mm.
And I'm not trying to get, I don't get anything from it. I'm not selling you anything from it.
Right.
99.9% of the shit they do is free. You know, I'm helping people. I guess that's my burden. I mean, I swear to God, I must have blown up a fucking planet in my previous life because I'm getting
off that karmic debt, huh?
Oh my! I blew up Elderon. Like, let's blow up another one. You know, and I'm like, if I can get sent back to zero or messed up quicker, I mean, it's like I understand it. when we would go, my youngest wanted to put something up for the child. I'm not going to mention his name out of respect to the parent. And they built this makeshift, like where they die memorial, which is not necessarily a good thing. Kind of traps
They
things,
did that
but
for Riley.
you have to do what you have to do. I'm not telling people how to grieve or do something. And they went there, they cleaned the streets. It was apparently, perfect because they don't want any signs of anything like that. And I went there and I could see the spot. And I'm like, that's where it happened. She goes, yeah, it was right over there. I said, I'm like where that wet spot is. And she's like, there's no wet spot there. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. So because it's an accident, we've had this conversation and, things happen sometimes. The child, I'd have to go down that street a couple of times. And when I did, doesn't matter what time of day, for a while, I'd see him sitting in the median, like with his feet up, like his arms wrapped around his feet, kind of looking around like what's happening.
Oh, he didn't cross over right away?
No, he did not.
Oh, I was afraid that happened to Riley, but he crossed real fast.
So, I mean, and I'm like, oh, Lord, help me. And every time I drive by, I would literally slow down and I'd say, hey, his name, you got to go into the light. And he'd look at me and I'm like, yeah, you have to go to the light. It's okay. Go to the light. And it took about a week and some change. And then he must have went. I didn't see him go into it, but he no longer appeared there. That is horrifying, folks. You don't understand. Well, some parents suck. Okay.
Yes.
Let's face it. Some parents are fucking assholes. Some spouses also suck too. They are. The greatest thing I ever did in my life is create 2 children who are probably trying to kill me at this point.
Actively with their attitudes and their actions.
2 daughters. I the minute I saw, like they give you that little whatever it is, whatever. That's my world right there. That's the greatest thing I ever did. And for people some people just don't care. They just don't give a shit. And they'll never get it. And I'm like, everything I do, when they tell you like walk in another man's shoes, the phrase, I do that with everybody. And people are like, why are you acting this way? I understand. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the gifts or whatever. I understand what people are going through.
Right.
And if there was a way to heal somebody like that, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of bastards that don't.
There's some people that don't, deserve it.
But I mean, this is the worst thing in the world. And especially one of my dear friends, his brother during the COVID thing, I kept telling him, take him off the vent. Take him off the vent. He has to breathe. If you go longer than 3 days on a vent, you're screwed. Understand that, folks. You are screwed. It gets harder and harder and exponentially harder to remove the vent after a certain point. Past 3 days, you may not get that thing out ever. They didn't listen. And so I went to his funeral. He was like an older brother to me. But his mother went to the funeral. And as a mother, you shouldn't, it's the old saying, you don't go before your kids. But I came here. Apparently I signed a contract. You signed a contract or whatever they say. I'm thoroughly convinced my guardian angels drink heavily.
I think mine are just like this.
Hold on. We need some more shots. She's going out for a walk.
I have to tell you something about my my guardian angels, spirit guide. I call them my spirit guides, but it's all the same thing.
Yeah. I ask, one person when I talk to psychics and stuff like that. I always ask people, first of all, I vet people who are psychic because I don't want people taking advantage of people. And when you meet a real one, it's wonderful. When you meet the fake ones, they're like, oh, fuck you up right now.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna really mess you up. And there's been points where I met fake psychics and somehow they knew I was, and they would not read me. They were scared of me. Have you ever done that?
No, because I don't.
Not like I'm going out to do it, but I'm watching them.
I've only been. I haven't been. So I had a friend a long time ago who was convinced she was psychic, and long time ago, and I never said she wasn't, but she would try to read me constantly. And I was like, you're so off. You're so off. I'm just like, no. I mean, I was kind about it. I was like, no, not really. Convinced she was, and she wasn't trying to sell her abilities, which is good, because if she was selling her abilities, we would have had a different conversation. But she would just offer her intuitiveness to whoever.
You're not even fucking close. Stop doing it. But I love when people try to read me. Some people are in the chat have done that. Not gonna mention names, and they are so fucking far off base, or they try to analyze you like a.
Oh, don't analyze me. I'll analyze you.
Oh, I will go down that coin. Hey, Digger Dog, welcome to the broadcast.
Digger.
It's good to see you, Digger Dog. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. And Ronald P. Collier, the owner operator of ERT Radio, which Third Eye Live is on ERT Radio. Go check it out. Great broadcast. We give them. They take the shows. It's great.
They host a lot of quality archive shows.
Yes, they do. Our archives are free, just like everybody else's on YouTube until they ban us. But I still maintain them someplace just in case I get banned, because I've been banned. So I've learned my fucking lesson. I
figure if I get banned, it was a good run. I'll just start another channel.
Well, that was really funny when I was on Coley's show, UFO, and she's doodling. I'm trying to open up an Instagram, whatever it is. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like 15 different things going at once, which is great. God bless you. Great opening song. Rob was there because she was meeting me for the first time. Rob recommended me. So we needed a chaperone, is he going to bite me? No, he's not going to bite you. He's on a camera, I get it. Right. But I've just been, I've done things, but she's on her 9th fucking show because she doesn't know how to stop telling the truth. And I get crap from people because I have to breadcrumb things. And if you type in what I'm breadcrumbing and you put it together, you'll get your answer. Otherwise, my last Facebook stint, Rob's still in one. Sailor, how do you like that jail, Robbie? My last stint went to 76 days or 75, 74 or 76 days.
Oh.
Days. And you want to know what it was for?
What?
It was for a cartoon of Joe Biden in a diaper being carried by all these women. And they said it was we got to help him type of thing, and they're carrying him, and he's in a diaper, and they said it for sexual content and nudity.
What?
I swear to God, I will find it for you. But speaking of Joe 5254, I saw this and I laughed my motherfucking ass off. I have to play it. I don't care if you guys, not politics, is just funny. Joe Biden, I'm devastated at the loss of Jesse Jackson.
That's terrible.
That is so good. Genius. That is.
I can't say I've seen that one before. That's a new one.
I love that stuff, but I've
came out today.
But it's to the point where you go through so much shit. You're like, what the fuck else do you have in mind?
Yeah, I don't know what's ahead of me, and I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest with you. what's behind me, what's in the rear view. I'm a little nervous about what's coming up down the road.
Well, I got I met your other half, and he is, in all seriousness, freaking awesome. Like I never seen somebody light up like, oh, you had a bull terrier, and he went. I was like, yeah, and I'm showing him pictures, and I'm getting myself in trouble. I'm like, your wife's gonna kill me about this is fake, and this, whatever. And I'm trying to sell a bull terrier. You don't understand like what it's like. It's like it's like a human in a dog suit. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
I offered to get him a dog before we got all the cats, and he was like, oh, I don't know. He's wishy-washy about it.
I swear to God, get a bull terrier.
I'm not wishy-washy in my
nose, and then they ram things, and you will never. I know you got cats, and they're very, sometimes cats are very
furry gang is what they are.
Okay, bull terriers are like game's on, and they're sitting upright like this with one hand on the package, going, "I think they're gonna win." And that's how they're sitting. It is the weirdest thing in the world. I've never experienced anything like it. Amazing, fucking amazing. My dog was, if you read Of Mice and Men, Lenny.
Yep.
I want to play with the rabbits, George. I want to put,
rabbits.
He could kill everybody in the house, but he's like,
didn't mean to do it, George.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it. He doesn't strike.
That's the first book I read. I remember in school that made me cry.
Yeah, I remember that. There was like middle school, I guess. Well, we called it.
I think it was my freshman year that I read it. It was
no, we
were the AP classes.
I read that
back
in
when dinosaurs roamed.
7th or 8th grade. 7th or 8th grade. Yep. They gave us John Steinbeck, and then they started doing.
Yeah, I had to read Steinbeck.
Yeah. There's some poets that are like.
Well, I mean, so where I grew up, Jack London was a big influence because he lived out there.
Yeah.
And Steinbeck was big. And then was it Steinbeck? Trying to remember. He like honeymooned on this mountain out near where we were. And I'm trying to remember which author it was.
While you're remembering, this is a great quote. If the earth was flat, cats would push stuff off the edge.
They would.
Yeah.
Which mountain are you talking about? What state?
It's California.
Which volcano are we talking about? Which dormant volcano are we talking about?
Jack Kerouac?
No. Mount St. Helena is the.
Steinbeck was in the greater San Francisco area.
Yeah, he wrote about Cannery Row too.
Yeah, I was just and Cannery Row was set there. That's where I was going with it. I don't know.
So where I grew up in the Bronx, there's a place called Wave Hill, and kings and queens stayed there, and very famous celebrities.
Robert Louis Stevenson.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Robert Louis Stevenson State Park is on Mount St. Helena. He honeymooned on Mount St. Helena.
Is there a Jekyll and Hyde side to the park? like
might be.
Go over there. That's pretty fucked up.
I can tell you that the road in and out is some bullshit.
That's great.
Stevenson did a lot of traveling to find air compatible to go with his tuberculosis. And he I think he was in Hawaii as like San Francisco, Hawaii, and that is why he's buried in Guam or someplace like that. It's like it's like, what's he? Wow.
Yeah, that's why they chose Mount St. Helena as the honeymoon site, is because it was believed that the air there, because there's fog still. I mean, you're in the North Bay, but there's still fog up in there. And his honeymoon inspired his book, The Silverado Squatters, which is like, or it's not a book, it's a story. It's a short story that's like part of a compilation of stories.
I'm sorry. I usually, as far as writers are concerned, Ernest Hemingway, only because of the heavy drinking and and whatever else he did down there. I mean,
and
he was
polydactyl cats.
Yeah, he had whatever it is, But we had Mark Twain that he saw a ghost over at the Wave Hill that's near me. And then right down the street is the Kennedy estate, and their dog and our dog are related. And then later on, this is my claim to fame to presidents. My father sold the pictures of Jennifer Flowers to the Star, his client, which started the whole Bill Clinton shit. And I'm like, Dad, way to go. Fucking 2 presidents. Woo, doing it good. Paparazzi. Good job. And he was like,
so is there a plaque outside of that house that said Twain saw a ghost here?
There is it's a huge piece of property. It's freaking gorgeous and beautiful. It's owned by the city. But when you live in the neighborhood and you get drunk and you're drinking in parks, you're like, hey, let's go climb into the fence. And you climb over the fence like I did. And just as I got over in 3 a.m, you heard the cops. All right, climb back over. I'm like, fuck. So you get caught. But
cops always ruin the fun.
There are little markers, and there is a plaque, a little brass plaque that said Mark Twain saw a spirit here.
Yeah, Twain saw a ghost here.
Twain saw a ghost here.
Brian, are you talking about the Twain House in Hartford, Connecticut?
No, I'm talking about Wave Hill in New York. The Bronx. No, the Bronx.
The Bronx.
The Bronx.
You were talking about down in Florida.
And what's interesting is where my apartment building was. So I used to live over there near Spite and Dival, which meant spit on the devil. It's where the East River, the Hudson merge. Mm-hmm. And from my window, you can see Inwood Park. Talk about serial killers, and they had satanic worship there, and we used to drink before them and not bother them. So one guy said, "What are those satanic worshipers? You're all fucking freaks!" And then they like running at us naked and we're like bugging out. But in that park is where we stole Manhattan Island from the Indians for like a couple of Mardi Gras beads. Like, listen, we're gonna give you this, and you give us all of this. Yeah. Now, but that's the area there. But where my building was, when we bought this new apartment, my brother had a huge Rottweiler named Felony, and it was hotter than the sun, top floor, no cross ventilation, and it was warm in the apartment, except for one spot. And Felony was looking, and he sat down, and he looked up, and then he went like this. And I walked over, "What's wrong, boy?" And it was a coal column. So I started using a phonetic generator. I was getting the name, a male name, 2 male names. One was in the Navy. One was in the artillery. A woman's name, love, triangle, the whole fucking thing, and a bunch of other stuff. I still have the list someplace. So I started Googling it. And everything, it took place during the Civil War. And if you looked up the names, and then Civil War, you will see someone who was an artillery officer and a naval officer that had a fight over a woman with the same name, and one of them got rammed through in the stomach area with a saber. Because where my apartment was, one of the ships in the Civil War was built over at the Johnson Foundry. Merrimack, the Monitor, or I don't know which one it was. Mm-hmm. The whole land's fucked up, and that whole column from the 2nd floor all the way to 7th, people like that never had cancer in their life died of cancer. Kids moved in, and not one disease in their entire family line. Now the kids have diabetes. My mother had an issue, pancreatic. She didn't admit to it, but I thoroughly believe it was pancreatic cancer. My friends who lived in that, his dad died of cancer. His mother always had a stomach problem. When I moved into the room there, it felt like I was getting stabbed in my stomach on a daily basis. I was in so much pain. I said, "Kill me." And it's all because of the property. So when my mother one day was in the emergency room, in a room in a hospital, we had a woman that came over that would help. She would clean. My mother would teach her English or whatever. A great lady, wonderful woman. She goes upstairs And when you walk into the apartment, you open the door. There's a closet there. You have to go to the right. As soon as you turn to the right, you go down a bit. Kitchen, another bedroom. Then it opens up to a living room on the left, another bedroom, and then there's a bathroom and a bedroom there. She opens the door and she steps in and she looks to her right and she sees a white officer, just half his body. He said he was wearing like a vest, like he was in the Navy or something, gray. And she said, in her Jamaican accent, "You can't be her. I mean, you can't be here." And it ran right at her and went right through her. And she closed the door and she fucking left.
That's the worst feeling. I hate it when they touch you.
Oh, yeah.
It's tingly, creepy. Ugh.
It's cold and it goes through like a kind of like a spider web or like, ooh, that's weird. And then on my apartment, which is around the corner from that, the other apartment, 7 stories up, mind you, I'd sit in the kitchen and I have this thing rigged up. Going down 7 stories is tough. So I smoke or whatever. And I'd have fans and they're blowing right out the window. So it's sucking everything out. It's not like a smoke eater, but we jerry rig things here. And, I'm not going downstairs, every time, whatever. And I'm sitting there and I'm 7 stories up. That's over 70 feet. It's probably about 80 feet in the air. And it's a railroad kitchen. Nothing's behind me except the window. And I feel someone playing with my ear. And then when I was doing a round table with somebody, a psychic out of Canada, don't talk to her anymore. Wacko. That was weird. And this guy, Justin, he was doing a round table on weird things. So I'm sitting there with a tarp behind me. So like you can make a nice pretty, before I do this stuff right here, which is vcam.ai, makes it easier. And she's talking and she does this and she's getting closer and she's looking. And at the end of it, we ended it. And I go, "What the fuck do you see behind me?" She goes, "Oh, you saw that?" I'm like, "How could I not see that? You went almost up to the camera." She goes, I said, "I think I have an idea what you saw," because it started coming into my brain when this was happening. She said, "I saw an extraterrestrial. It peeked over your shoulder. And it was a gray thing with a long face." And I went and I Googled the tall gray. Different than the small gray, folks.
Yeah.
Small grays are whatever. Tall grays have the longer, they're really pieces of shit. They're arrogant. And I said, "Was it this?" She goes, "Holy shit, that was it." And he came into my brain. And I'm 80 feet. So I guess I got abducted that night. I may have children in space.
You might.
Yeah, I want the tax benefits on that shit.
There's some gray long-faced alien with a beard.
So, Mr. Bowden, it says, their mother was Venetian. Yes. I don't see her. Frankly, the sperm was just taken from me, but they are my kids. I wonder if you can get through the IRS with that stuff.
What do you think?
I don't think so, but it would be pretty interesting to try.
Well, you do get dead voters, so is there really much of a difference?
I don't know. Maybe see a rally at the whatever cemetery, and I promise. But we're almost out of time. I don't want to keep you too long. Tell your hubby I say hi.
I will.
Bull terrier. Much love to you and the family. I hope you can hang, and I'm trying to get to Texas. I want to get to Texas for multiple reasons. And tell Mr. Tex I left him a fucking message, and as a friend, he could at least call me back. Because I
Did you text him or call him?
Whatever number he gave me, and I think it's one of those dial a queries. No, I have the number. If him and Jason are taking it, it could be a universal where he's not really getting it. But
somebody can. I'll give him shit. I'll talk to him later.
Tell him I'm not a bad guy here. You know it, and I know whatever.
He knows that. What?
No, I love Tex. Tex is freaking. It's like when I met all of you, I said it straight up. People are gonna kill me. So Krista, Brandy, Natalie, Monica, And I put her in later, but yeah, definitely Mary Lynn. Do not fuck with these women at all in any way, shape, or form. I've seen it firsthand. And you want to be on their good side. They're wonderful. They're sweet. They're beautiful. They're kind, talented, intelligent. Everything is great. I mean, it literally was like walking into like, holy crap. I think I felt like I was at a family reunion with people I really liked. And I was like, this is fucking awesome.
It is awesome when you get those connections, right?
Yeah, it was really, really great. But I've seen Chris is like, I'm calling the sheriff's office. And then we had that incident. I don't know if you were aware. And then Brandy's great. What do you mean? You don't have a plan? And she's giving this person shit. I was like, Pancho, you were there. It was like Charlie's Angels on crack. And
were you there the next day when she cornered me? Methany?
No. I wasn't there.
Yeah. Methany, who lived there, cornered me and was giving me the riot act and how she's going to have to talk to the woman that owns the ranch. And I was like, I'm not staying. You need to talk to Krista. Krista arranged. I mean, if you got a problem with something,
you need to go talk to somebody
else.
You
need to talk to the person that rented this and paid money to rent this.
Yeah.
Like you're living with the other travelers over there on the swatch of land.
Yeah.
And she kept saying, I was like, you go talk to whoever the heck it is you need to talk to. And I'll let Krista know you got a problem. They can talk to Krista. Yeah. Just like you don't manage your own. And I mean, it was a crazy thing.
It was very interesting. You had a dog man.
Tech was assaulted on the couch by Methany. Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, but it still was fun. And it was just like,
it was fun. But when you get together with like-minded people who were laid back, they're not uptight. They don't have a stick up their ass. I mean, they're just the point. You get people that are laid back with an open mind, aren't easily offended. That's one thing I can't deal with is somebody who's easily offended.
Oh, I will offend you because
you have to work at offending me.
Why are you accusing me?
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Karen.
So but when you get around people like that, like we did, and for several days, it's a good time.
It was really great. It's like a really cool Scooby-Doo episode, and we actually know our shit. we need a big bus that we could all travel in, painted like the Mystery Machine.
I did like Scooby-Doo, but we know shit.
Yeah, but we know shit. That's a great name for a show. We should do that.
And the reward of the Scooby snacks is even better.
Yeah, because in some parts of the country, you don't need a card for those Scooby snacks, but we're not talking about Scooby snacks. I wish I could do that, but I get migraines. Speaking of which, when I said the Karen thing, this is great. Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. I'm going to go this year. If you can make it up there, it's fucking awesome. You got to go to Gettysburg because weird shit happens there.
Oh, it's crazy, huh? Oh my gosh.
I saw some stuff and we get into it later on in another time, place. So it was our last night in this hotel. And we're like, well, let's all go down to the pool because we don't have a pool. We live in an apartment building. It's like 110 degrees out there, in Gettysburg. It was in summer. And my oldest starts bugging out. I don't want to go to the pool. I can't go to the pool. And without missing a beat, my youngest goes, relax, Karen. You're going to blow an O-ring.
I haven't heard that in so long. You're going to blow an O-ring.
And I was just like, her mom's laughing. I am just hysterical.
It's probably been 20 years since I've heard somebody say that.
Yes. That was like, I've never shown her Dr. Evil or any of that stuff. Relax, buddy, you're going to blow an O-ring. And I was just like, holy shit. And I'm like, I was so proud of myself. I'm like, I raised this girl right.
Right. It's when it pays
the
off.
Problem.
It's when it
all our
pays
kids
off.
Get together. That would be interesting too. Here's a great idea for a show. Let's do it.
What?
The parents versus the children, paranormal competition, hauntiest house or whatever, and see who can go through and last the longest.
Oh.
Some kids aren't
interested in it. Yeah.
They're not interested in it.
Well, Lucas is like mildly interested in it, but I think that if he dives too deep, it freaks him out.
Okay, well, here's the catch to get them interested in it. Free Wi-Fi for 10 years. Really, any place? Yeah, I'm in.
He's spoiled. He already gets everything. I can't bribe him with it. Like I ask him, "Do you want that?" No, I'm good. He's one of the few children like I could dangle things in front of him. Like, "Ooh, what about that? Ooh, what about this?"
There's a new Xbox coming out. If you're into the Xbox, Monica can be seen on. There we go.
Paranormal.
I'm gonna share the slide, but it's not like it's whenever Monica wants to, and she has
It's
something
pretty
to say.
much whenever I feel like it.
Yeah,
but I'm also on with BMR every Thursday?
Every freaking you are.
And Saturday night.
Yes, on with BMR. Go check her out on BMR and Beyond, and back lunch with BMR.
Brunch with BMR Thursday.
Lunch with BMR. I keep forgetting these things. Well, I wanted to ask you about all the stuff. Like you guys go out to what do you call it? And you antique, and I'm like, how much haunted shit you have?
Well, I know how to get rid of the stuff before it comes in my house. So.
Yeah, but someone named Rob doesn't.
I know. Did you see my Facebook post where I put all the crap that I saw at the antique?
Right, and I was literally gonna go.
And I didn't even show the creepy stuff. Like the creepiest thing was the coat that looked like it was made out of Dalmatians. I'm like, oh, Cruella got her coat.
Yeah. Well, do you remember? I don't know if you had Parkers. Did you have that like orange Parker on the inside and green, and it had that really weird hood, like that Eskimo hood with like some fur around it? That was the standard shitty Parker. It didn't keep you warm, folks. Not at all. But when they started making them again, we went to China. All that fur was made from dogs.
Yeah, and cats. They lock them in cages and drown them, and then yep. Oh, so don't buy any kind of fur product from China, please. I'm begging you. I am begging you.
No food products or fur products. It's I hope we get manufacturing of medicines and stuff in this country, because frankly, even in India, I mean, they use the Ganges River is the holiest river on the planet.
Yeah.
They shit in it. They bury bodies in it.
Don't get me started with gems that come out of India. Don't get me started with gems that come out of India.
You guys got to do an episode. The gems that come out of India.
Yeah, and the diseases that follow.
Oh my God, it'd be great. I can't thank you enough. I hope it wasn't too arduous for you to be here on this lovely.
Show. I don't like doing interviews, but for you, I do it.
I wanted you before, but I wanted to get some stuff flowing, and I appreciate that. I'm not really, I'm more of like, let's just talk.
I like that better because I don't feel like I have to like put on a show. Jazz hands.
Mark and I are going to do blackface later.
Got to jazz hands my way through interview.
Well, we were joking. Okay, these are the jokes. I love everybody. I don't care the race, creed, color, whatever you are. And I will make fun of everybody. But we were talking. I was like, Mark, maybe we should do like for Thanksgiving, because we're on the Wednesdays and no one's watching this shit, right? But some people were. I said, let's we'll get the headdress and the pilgrim hat, and we'll reenact, the first Thanksgiving dinner. And he was like, yeah, that may work or whatever. And I said, no, let's do the Netflix adaptation and we'll all be in blackface. And he's like, no. I'm like, funny to be our last show. But yeah, I'm not making fun of people because of the color. It's it was just a comedy thing. Don't kill me. People are, when I do these things with Mark and I put him in, things, or we put our faces on other stuff, people like the one I did where they took a big water jug. I saw it online. Guy takes it, cuts the bottom out, puts it over his head, hooks it up to a hose, vacuum, and lights marijuana with it, and the whole thing fills up. And it's hysterical, but I put Mark's face on it. So I swapped it. It was just gross. I said that
Mark appreciated that.
Yeah, many people asked. Well, some people too. Mark was like fucking like how Mark gets ready for the shows. Well, he preps. That was my thing on Facebook. And people like, you think lung cancer is serious? I'm like, take a stick out of your ass. It's a fucking joke.
Calm down.
At least So some people saw the humor in it.
A lot of people did.
You're
Teresa
making
liked
fun
it.
of me, and
Well, I make fun of
I'm-
myself too. I mean, I
yeah.
did the safety dance thing, which you probably didn't see. You may not want to see it. It's horrific. But I'll send it to you privately, and you'll be like, that is fucking funny.
That one's my favorite.
Safety dance is good. Do you remember William Shatner when he did Rocket Man?
Yeah, the smoke.
Rocket Man. Turning up the. I put his face on William Shatner's, and for 2 seconds he looked like what's his name from Breaking Bad. He looks just like Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
So then I took another image of Breaking Bad in the meth lab stuff, and I put his face in my face, and it's like Third Eye Live. We just do this. I have 500 and something people. We need double that now. Save the clock tower, get us double. So, but thank you very much, Monica, for being here. Much love to you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, and we'll end it. Mark, where can they reach you actually?
So you can reach me. My email is OPW for Our Paranormal World, opw.monica@gmail. So if you have any questions, you can email me there, or you can reach out on my YouTube channel, which is at Monica's Paranormal World. So if you just type that into the search engine, it'll take you right to my page.
There you go. And please, when you reach out, say, hey, I saw you on Third Eye Live, so she gets a frame of reference. Otherwise, she's like, fuck off, stalker. No,
tell him McLovin sent you.
Yeah, tell him McLovin sent you. The great line. It is the weirdest thing. My kids are like, what? And I'm like, I can't explain it to them. So now my youngest will go, hey, McLovin, take me to school. And I'm like, don't you call me McLovin. What's wrong, McLovin? They either call me McLovin or Bigfoot in Florida.
You don't get both.
I do get both. It depends on where you are. Usually food related, it's Bigfoot. Because they always spell Bryan with an I and I spell it with a Y. So like, what's the name? Or Bigfoot, one word.
There you go.
Like, yeah.
You can always say McLovin, duh.
No, I want to keep that private and separate. But whenever they say, Bigfoot, your order's ready, everybody turns the table and looks at me.
That works.
It works.
Notoriety.
Yes.
Notoriety.
Mark is a rap gangster. But thank you again. Much love to you. Mark, anything else before we say TTY something Y, right?
TTYS.
Talk to you
soon,
whatever it is. Swag, whatever.
No, I just hope everyone enjoys the remainder of the week, and I look forward to doing the show next Wednesday night.
Yeah, and then we're doing special shows too, so we may have some special shows coming up. I have no idea who the guest is. Yes. Oh, we'll definitely have a special show. I told Monica what I was thinking, and it's pretty good. But if we do this show, I'm going to need people to volunteer in chat to be contestants of something. Yes, you can win a T-shirt or a date with Mark Eddy. We haven't figured that one out yet. I'm figuring them out already. Depends on where you are. If you're on the West Coast, fuck it. And don't expect a T-shirt if you live outside this continental United States, because I'm not paying the shipping on that shit. But I will see you soon, probably tomorrow on some show or whatever.
On Robbie's show, you'll see me.
Yes, and I'm gonna send you what I did for Robbie.
Okay.
Oh, Robbie. Yeah, Rob's great. But again, good night. We end it with a song that I wrote, and if it wasn't for you, Monica, and you, Mark, with the different symbol, and all you in chat, we wouldn't do this. So you don't have to hang out in the background. Take off, everybody. Love ya. Bye.
You, it's always been you. God showed me you. I have been searching decades for you. I found you, I lost you. My heart is broken without you. My soul aches for you. I need you, I want you. My days are filled with you. I've seen the future with you. My home is with you. I have felt the future with you. My nights are filled with you. Love is you. True love is you. My happiness is you. Every past life is with you. My dreams are filled with you. Life is meaningless without you. My future is with you. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will give up my life for you. Whatever it takes for you. Nothing else matters but you. I love you. I love you. I love you. God showed me you. I have been searching decades for you. I found you. I lost you. My heart is broken without you. My soul aches for you. I need you. I want you. My days are filled with you. I have seen the future with you. My home is with you. I have felt the future with you. My nights are filled with you. Love is you, true love is you. Love is you, true love is you. My happiness is you. Every past life is with you. My dreams are filled with you. Life is meaningless without you. My future is with you. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will give up my life for you. Whatever it takes for you. Nothing else matters but you. I love you. I love you. Life is meaningless without you. My future is with you.